Good morning. It is a beautiful day in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm Arena. Yeah, yeah. Happy Mother's Day. And I got my son.
Hello, I'm Gavin. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, that's Gavin. And Gavin likes Green Day. And I just got a request from for Green Day Reject. And it's only gonna have lyrics. We didn't see footage, or if we were gonna get blocked or all that. So let's go ahead and check it out. You about ready?
Yeah, we're when you are.
Yeah, let me get my glasses. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming. It's a Mother's Day gift, and it is the most epic. Gavin's not like huge about being on camera or pictures or any of that shit. So let's go. Oh. Oh, you're not my type.
Dang, that's vicious.
Did you hear what the beginning part was about? Talking about the person being self-righteous. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Do you know what self-righteous, what all that means?
Like, they think what they're doing is justified, but it's not.
Also dealing with they think they know better and they have major convictions, but they don't listen to other people either. They are always right. So I said, yeah, you're not my type. Not my type. I had to say it twice. What do you think about the music?
Just singing? Yeah, I like it so far. I think the instrumental goes pretty hard, and the lyrics. I've always liked Green Day a lot.
Yeah, I know. Usually Gavin he loves gaming. That's his jam. I put the poster over there with all the different consoles and things. And slide over a little bit if you can. I want to show you that. Ooh, let's move over here. And we have Dookie. It's hard to see it. Go ahead and come over. Move your chair, please. Okay. So, yes, usual Green Day vibe. Always sounds kind of beachy and kind of punk. So, yeah, I love it. Also, of course, you can't go wrong with Dookie. Isn't that funny? The title of the album. I don't know what album this is from, but I don't know if it's from that album or not. It's been so long.
Pretty fitting that we have a Dookie poster on Ish Show Day. Yeah.
Yep, the Ish Show. You ready? Aww. That one's real good. All right, the Ish Show with my son. That is amazing. My favorite special guest of all time. It's our first Ish Show together.
Yeah. Well, we don't ever reactions together, like one or two, but this is like first Ish Show one, I think.
Right. And if you don't know what the Ish Show means, it means the shit show. But you know
Double
what?
the letters around, pretty much.
Yeah, because you can get in trouble with the title and such. So
Yeah.
that's what I named it. You never know what's going to happen. Let's go ahead and skip it back a little bit. Yes. Nice. Wow, they'll be there again. I liked the lyrics about basically he does whatever he wants to do and you basically tell you what to do. You know what I mean? Um, Conforming is what I get from that. And I say that all the time that I do whatever the hell I want. I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
My dad says that a lot too.
Yeah, he does. Say it exactly like he does.
I do what I want.
I do what I want. You know what I mean? So I start saying it all the time too. All right. Do you have anything else to say right now?
Can't
Let's
say
finish this up. Yes. Get it. That's amazing. F yeah. Amazing. That's a good thing to listen to in the morning, right?
Yeah. Good way to start the day.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and talk a little bit. I loved the lyrics. I absolutely love I love Green Day. Green Day is just amazing. And like I said, Gavin usually listens to like gamer music and stuff like that. I don't understand it, but it makes him happy. Can you explain? Nostalgia?
I wouldn't say it's just nostalgia. I listen to music from newer games too. It's just video game music is catchy. It's good. It usually has some good tunes. Plus, when you listen to video game music from the same game, a lot of the music in there is made with the other songs in the game in mind, as well as the situations of the game in mind. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love music, obviously. It is a passion of mine. It was always playing around in the house and good influences, which by the way, shout out to my mom because she passed last year, but happy Mother's Day. And I appreciate um, the influence of music. If it weren't for it being around all the time, and she always loved MTV, VH1, and all that too. So I appreciate that. So happy Mother's Day to Debbie. Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day to you as well.
Thank you. Thank you. This is amazing. This, like I said, it's the best gift you could give to me because I was like yesterday, and I didn't realize that today is Mother's Day. I was like, when are you going to react with me again? And he's like, I'll do it on Mother's Day. And I'm like, ah. I looked it up and I'm like, guess you get to react with me tomorrow. So, um, I want to talk a little bit about us and our relationship. And I was told that I couldn't have kids, and I had a lot of female issues and such. And this is a blessing, a major blessing. And you're very important to me. You know that. I'm a big fan of you. You're growing and turning into a major adult. He finally got his first job, and he's doing a great job with it. Is there anything you want to talk about that or no? We could talk about us.
For probably not gonna talk about the job for the time being. But yeah,
Well, I'm
I
proud of you.
thanks.
Uh,
Yeah,
uh,
we get along fairly well, even though I do annoy the out of her.
I'll put that over there so you don't knock me out over here. Um, so it was hard for me to get pregnant, but it happened when I was 25 years old. Gavin was born in 2005, and I was just so blessed and healthy, very fortunate, and we were very close when he was little. Like, he wouldn't leave me alone. You know what I mean? And I think I'm finally caught up in sleep from what happened when he was a baby. And he always had to be on me at 24/7. You could put those harnesses, and I just didn't feel comfortable with that, to hold him when I would try to clean the apartment or house or whatever I had. And
Even though you pushed me off the bed.
I knew that was going to come on. It was the couch. I was so exhausted that he was laying on me, and as usual, and I wanted to move, and I was not really awake, and I just went like that. He fell down on the floor. Thank God it was carpet. He ended up being fine, and he's like, and I I'm glad you said that on camera, because I feel like a total turd about that. You're a But what was really cool, some of my favorite memories with Gavin is, when we lived in El Paso, we're military, and well, retired military now, but he would, like I said, he was always next to me. He was a mama's boy. And I would be cooking in the kitchen, and he would bring his toys in there. And I thought, that's my favorite memory from when you were young. And we would play together all the time with the toys. And I always, I mean, there were, like, at the time, the movie Pixar Cars was out, so I gave him a lot of cars, and he had the old school box TV that was a Cars TV, and he played the crud out of that movie.
Yeah, even though I'm growing out of TV as a whole now.
Yeah, he doesn't like TV, which is great, you know what I mean? Um I don't really watch TV as much anymore as I did. I'm usually trying to be productive, and, you know,
Yep.
so those are some of the memories. He had a kindergarten graduation, and we were sitting in the front row when they're lining up. He was the kid that came over to us instead of going into the group. And I felt so, it made me happy. I was like, I got pictures of it somewhere. I don't know where it's at the moment. We still haven't unpacked a lot of our pictures. So, what else? What do you think? We went through a very rough patch, and 13 to like 16, which is very, very common, but I am
Yeah.
extremely
Glad that's
fortunate.
over.
Yeah, I was the enemy. Like, he just did not like me. He loved me, but he did not like me. And I had moments like that too. I'll always love you, but damn. It was mainly about school.
Yeah, I was one of those people that did not appreciate homework very much.
Yeah, I would look it up. There'd be 18 past due. It was a flippin' nightmare when he finally graduated. As a matter of fact, we lived in San Antonio a couple of years ago, and then was I going to say the credits when we moved here back home in Kansas City? He only had to go for a half year. That was sweet.
That was very fortunate, I must say.
You owe me a graduation party with a lot of booze for what you did. But really, I'm extremely blessed and lucky. My son is a leader and he didn't deal with peer pressure. He's just like, no, you know what I mean? And I was kind of a sheep when I was young. I was a follower. I had a best friend and I let her lead the way always. And I'm glad that you had that trait from your father because it made things a lot easier. And now I'm a boss bitch and nobody tells me what to do.
There we go, growth.
It is a lot of growth. Doing YouTube has made a big difference in me, especially with having to make moves. You know what I mean? Just to, I have a great team, but at the end, I'm gonna listen to their advice. But in the end, it's my decision, and that is new for me. And the more you do it, the more easier it is. As long as you're still using your manners, I really appreciate my team. Gavin likes them a lot too. So we all talk with each other on video chats. And um, is there anything else you want to say for Mother's Day?
Well, for with that, I'd say once again, Happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you, my love.
And for all those of you watching at home, don't forget to tell your mothers Happy Mother's Day as well. Hope y'all enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoyed having me on.
Oh my goodness. You know how excited I was for this. Yeah, totally. Um, you turned into you're a very good gentleman. He's always had great manners no matter what. You know what I mean? That we installed that into that, but he could have not, but he did. And even the teachers, when they would be like, Gavin needs to do his homework, they would at least still say, excellent manners. So I really appreciate that from you. And now we're past the terrible teens. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some other thing. There's so many things, but you're growing. And I see a lot of maturity, especially since you started working. And that was something you needed to do to grow and all that. Awkward silence. All right, I think we'll go ahead and stop now. And happy Mother's Day. Thank you for coming in here and making my Mother's Day excellent.
Glad you could have me.
Always, you're always welcome here. All right, have a blessed day. And if you've lost your mom, um, what I do is I usually light candles and and pray and all that. So, bye.
Bye.